What's up, friends? Baba's making some chicken, spinach, and artichoke taquitos tonight. Look at that. Well, butter my biscuits. Y'all came here just to see me again? Well, now you're making it personal. And isn't that just magical? But enough about making it personal. Let's get here to these taquitos. The ingredients call for about 1 full package of Parmesan cheese, about 8 ounces. And you've got 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 1 box, it's a 10-ounce box of chopped frozen spinach, drained well, 1 can of 14 ounces of artichoke hearts, I believe it was, quartered, but you gotta dice them up anyway, and same thing, drain them really well. You got 2/3 cup of sour cream, any sour cream that you want. 1/3 cup of mayo. 1 8-ounce cream cheese. 1 rotisserie chicken. We like it with white meat only, so we just went ahead and just cut up all the white meat off the. 1 bar of Asiago cheese shredded, and I use that new cheese grater, just saying. Look at my LTK link in my bio. And we got some carb counter because we're trying to be healthier here. Not really with this meal, but tortillas. And you save 85 cents, and they were BOGO. Look at that. So with these ingredients, you're mixing together the spinach, artichoke, and the Parmesan cheese in 1 bowl, separate from the cream cheese, mayo, sour cream, and I go ahead and take a dash of pepper, throw some pepper in there because I like to go ahead and you mix that thoroughly and blend it real nice and well. Usually you go ahead and take the chicken and mix it in with this whole thing when we're done here, but my wife wants to go ahead and have some spinach dip, so I'm gonna do it kind of separately. Now with all that blended there nicely, we're gonna put this in a casserole dish like this right here. And you put it in for 375 for 30 minutes until it gets nice and bubbly and brown. All right, with that mixture coming out all nice and brown and bubbly, take it, you just mix it up and just put it in a bowl with that there chicken. And you're literally just taking this stuff and you're putting it in here just a little bit, enough to go ahead and make you a roll. You're gonna set them back in here in the casserole dish that you just used if you want, because it's all nice and hot. Take some cooking spray, spray it on there very nice, and just set them in there just like you were to set them in as like enchiladas. Now while it's in that there casserole dish, as you can see, just like that right there, once you're done with that, you're gonna take this Asiago cheese and you're just sprinkling it all over. And then at the end of it, I take some pepper and just put some pepper on top of it. And we're gonna put it back in here for 425. And you're gonna put it in for about 10 minutes. Check it, see how it's doing. You want, of course, nice and brown on the top, nice and bubbly. All right, look at that. That's actually beautimous right there. And if that's not brown enough for you, then you can just flame on and brown it a little bit. And again, if you're a pyro like me, you might want to brown it up just a little bit. And you guys can dip it in some sour cream or some salsa. And let's go ahead and take a little bite of this. That's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Once it touches your lips. Now that right there, make a tadpole, smack a whale. Woo! Y'all like me, share me, have fun today, do something great.